This is the pattern for the pants. Copy the size you want. I am using a thin knitted fabric with stretch and ribbing. I have folded the fabric in the grain line so that one pattern piece fits nicely. And on the other side I have folded in the same way so I can fit the other pattern piece there. Pin the pattern in place and add 1 centimeter in seam allowance. When you have cut the back piece, you can cut along the markings on the pattern so you get the front piece. And remember to put the pattern pieces on the fold where it says so. The pattern pieces for the ribbing already have seam allowance included. Remember to pin it on fold where it says so, and then you cut exactly as the pattern. If you have cut it in the grain line, it should be stretchy this way. This is going to be the ribbing for the legs. Put the pieces right sides together and sew this long side. And remember to use a seam that is stretchy. And then you fold it so that the seams are inside, and then you get a ribbing looking like this. Fold them in half and make a marking with a pair of scissors. And do it in the same way with the ribbing for the waist. Remember to press. Lay the pants right sides together and sew the side seams and inner seams. Put the ribbing inside of the pants and you pin it with the seam in the back, and it should lay edge to edge, and the marking in the front should be in the front of the pants. And then you need to stretch as you pin around, and then you sew all the way around. The ribbings for the legs, you do it in the same way. The seams should be on top of each other and there should be right sides together, and you pin it and you stretch it as the same time as you sew it with a stretchy seam. I use an overlock machine, but you can use a regular machine just as long as you have an elastic seam. When you do this, it's important that you don't sew together all the fabric, so you make sure that you sew around. When you have done both legs, your pants are finished.